Hey 24K family, welcome to part 3 of a 4-part series on musician Prince. Hopefully you all were able to view parts 1 and 2 of this series already, but if you haven't, I suggest that you check those out. I attempted to put a clickable link to those parts in the description of previous videos so you can have an easier access to part 1 and part 2, but YouTube wasn't allowing it. The app is not allowing that to happen. So I would need y'all, to, do a mouse scroll and search to find parts 1 and 2 of this series. I apologize for any and all inconvenience. With that said, let's get into part 3 of this series on musician, the legend himself, Prince. In 1990, he went back on the road on what he called the New Tour with a revamped band. With the departure of the backing dance singing trio, the Bodyguards, keyboardist Bonnie Boyer, drummer Sheila E., the horns, and backup dancer Cat Glover, Prince added keyboardist Rosie Gaines, drummer Michael Bland, and the dancing trio, the Game Boys. Also in 1990, he released his 4th film, Graffiti Bridge, and the accompanying album of the same name. Although the movie did not do all that well commercially, the album actually had moderate success, with songs such as Thieves in the Temple and Round, which featured teenage singer Tevin Campbell. Tevin also had a role in the film as well. After the release of Graffiti Bridge, the last remaining members of the band The Revolution departed the group. Guitarist Miko Weaver and keyboardist Dr. Fink exited stage left. Prince replaced them with bass player Sonny T and keyboardist Tommy Barbarella. And a brass section known as the Hornheads. Levi Caesar Jr. moved from being the bass player to being the guitarist. The newly assembled band's name was the New Power Generation. In October of 1991, Prince and the New Power Generation released the album Diamonds and Pearls. Hit songs from this album would include Get Off, Cream, the title track Diamonds and Pearls, and Money Don't Matter Tonight. In 1992, Prince renewed his contract with Warner Brothers Records with a deal that was reportedly worth $100 million, and it would require Prince to do 6 more albums for the label. In November of 1992, Prince would release an album with just an unpronounceable symbol on the cover as its title. The album later would go on to be referred to as Love Symbol. Hit songs released from this album included Sexy Motherfucker, My Name is Prince, and 7. In 1993, Prince was already showing signs of being displeased with his deal with Warner Brothers Records. In rebellion against Warner Brothers Records, he formally adopted the Love Symbol as his stage name. At this time, Prince was often referred to as the artist formerly known as Prince, or just the artist. In 1994, Warner Brothers Records allowed the song The Most Beautiful Girl in the World to be released via a small independent record label called Bellmark Records. Prince began to release albums quickly as he was determined to free himself from the contract with Warner Brothers Records. This prompted him to want to release the previously aborted album, the Black Album, and the album Come simultaneously. But Warner Brothers Records rejected that idea, saying that they didn't want to saturate the market. So the Come album was released in August 1994, and the Black Album was officially released in November 1994. In retaliation, Prince began publicly appearing with the word slave written on his face. The album The Gold Experience was released in September 1995. In July 1996, he released the album Chaos and Disorder. That same year, Prince submitted another album titled The Vault, Old Friends for Sale, releasing him from his 6-album contract with Warner Brothers Records. Although this album wasn't released by Warner Brothers Records until 1999, Warner Brothers Records still agreed to release Prince from his contract. Free from contractual obligations, Prince released a 36-song, 3-CD set called Emancipation on his own MPG record label in November 1996. It was the first Prince album featuring covers of other artists' songs, which included covers of Joan Osborne's One of Us, The Stylistics' Betcha by Golly Wow, and the Delphonics' La La Means I Love You. In January 1998, Prince released a 5-CD collection of unreleased material called Crystal Ball. Around the same time, he collaborated with singer Chaka Khan on her album called Come to My House. And he also collaborated with musician Larry Graham on the album Grand Central Station 2000. In 1999, Prince signed with a major record label again, Arista Records this time. His first release for Arista Records was the album Rave Into the Joy Fantastic, which was released in November 1999. With that, we've come to the end of part 3. Keep your eyes open for part 4 coming soon. Part 4, which will be the final part to this series, coming soon. So keep your eyes open for that. Please feel free to like this video. Please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from this channel. I thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate it. I'm out on this one. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! One love. Stay safe. Continue to be blessed.